hold on to things, and it prohibits them from doing anything else. Yeah, this thing they held on to, but it stopped me from doing nothing. Never did.
I mean, I've had conversations with other folks speaking about the selling aspects, just being in sales, and their interpretation of it is you basically lying to people to get.
Well, the thing on life, you make it true.
I mean, like.
You got in everybody lying. Everything you see on TV is a lie.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? They just put it together something that looks good, and because they put in different things just over and over you. Oh, this is real. Oh, this is true. No, it's a lie. You're buying a lie. When you buy something off, you're buying a lie. None of what you see is real. Because when you look at the Nerf commercials and stuff, when I was a kid, I used to fall for that stuff with the Ninja Turtles. Mm-hmm. My mom, I remember one time she got me the whole Ninja Turtle thing. And I put the things together, I'm like, this looks nothing like what I saw on TV. They lied to me. I got all these big ninjas, the blink, I have to be the one running around the house. No! That's not what I saw.
But in the defense of the advertisers, they do put a little tiny.
If I'm like 7 or 8 and I can't read that right now, and I see you see what you believe.
You should be able to read at 7 or 8.
You're trained to believe what you see.
What you see true.
Right? So I don't want to hear that crap.
Yeah, but that's their interpretation of it. Selling is like you're telling people a bunch of shit. Where the heck? Where's it come from?
No, people don't use their common sense when buying.
Yeah, but usually when you
knowing that, people don't use their common sense when buying.
But Kelly says slick talking, insurance man.
All them companies realize that, and they paint the image that they want you to believe in your eyes, and they ram it down your throat so much that you just buy it. Even some of these internet marketers. A lot of them that I've come to find out after getting to know them, they make up a lot of their results and they lie about stuff. But then people bought their product and all of a sudden they have money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it hurt me especially trying to believe a lot of the lies because like, man, these guys are straight up lying to people. And then when they come and they admit the lies to me, it's like, you fucking piece of shit.
Like, well, that's what they interpret sales to be.
Yeah, but they know because I've worked with people in the past that know how to sell. They've taught me how to close sales, and the sales process works. A lot of these young internet guys who just want to come up here and I'm making money with Shopify, so I know how to sell. No, you don't. You just can't. If I put you in a hard sales situation, you're gonna buckle. Right. You don't know the first thing about closing a sale. You don't know the first thing about connecting with people. You don't know the first thing about building rapport. You just put a picture on the internet and you drag enough traffic to somebody buy it. And analytics help you make sales. That's not selling. Any monkey in a suit could do that. That's not selling. You know what I mean? Selling is you sitting down and you pretty much persuading somebody to buy a product that they don't comprehend on.
Yeah, but what is persuade really? What is the definition of persuade?
I don't know what the dictionary says, but what I understand it to be, it's getting somebody else to align with your point of view on something. Regardless of what it is. Most times if you're selling them something, if it's a good enough product, it's something that they probably need.
Yes.
They just need their point of view fixed. That's all it takes. It's for their point of view to get fixed.
Just need an arm, just need
that's all. Just need to look at it from a different angle.
Twist their arm.
No, not necessarily. Just have the information from a different perspective. And it'll make sense. But a lot of times, people are not open-minded because it doesn't come from the television.
And that's the number one thing, though. Closed-mindedness is that's the number one issue with a lot of us out there. You know, it have to make sense online with stuff that we've seen. No. Okay, now here, or stuff that we've seen on TV, or even information that's been passed down from our parents before us. That's where our broken mindset comes from, you know? Really, Leo? Oh, mommy Bobs.
You can do it. You can do it. Come on, I gave you a step up. You gotta figure the rest out. Come on. I give you a, come on.
She need that upper body strength. Ain't there yet. I know, mommy bumps. Push. She's trying. You could hear it. You can hear how this baby trying, Leo.
She ain't trying.
You hear how that baby trying.
She ain't trying.
Hi, mommy bumps. Okay. Just come and take over the space. No more bread. That's enough.
It's in the kitchen.
No more bread. You could get a yogurt, but no more bread.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Go get a yogurt.
So a lot of it that I come to realize it's people's belief system is all messed up, and they believe it. Just like talking to my uncle the other day, Uncle Jerry the other day, he nailed it on the head. His mom, my granddad, they have all this information, and yet they pass amazingly with failing to pass the information on.
Yeah. I don't
They
know.
pass
I think
with flying
it's a
colors. You
sense
talk to
of...
them on the phone and say, "Oh yeah, you got to do this. Oh yeah, you got to do this. Why do you think your dad doesn't do?" And I'm like,
Come on, Lee.
he is a bad example because are you a good example? But I can't be disrespectful and ask him that.
How is that being disrespectful
That's
by
how they're gonna
asking
take
him?
it. That's how those people are
Bring
gonna take
it. Let
it.
me open it for you.
That's how they're gonna take it.
I have to shake it. Shake it first.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
She didn't shake it.
Shake it. Shake it.
Shake it harder.
Like a Polaroid picture. Shake it. Shake it.
Good job. You hear it.
Yeah,
Plop, plop,
they're not gonna. He's not gonna do that. If I was to call her right now and talk to her about, she have everything under the sun to say about how I should live my life, but practices nothing of it.
Right?
You understand? And for me, I have a big problem with that, especially with people who sell it. Like I was saying, all the conversations, I've never had anybody come up to me talk about, "Hey, I'm gonna go get a private jet." Never. I've never had anybody come say, "Hey, I own a yacht." "Oh, hey, I'm a millionaire." Never. Or a billionaire. Never. So when I talk to average people, I fail to remember that they are just programmed to be average. You understand? I fail to remember that we are all programmed to be average. We're not programmed to be, "I'm better than you," or not even "I'm better than you," but I will strive to do more or give more than you. We're programmed to be like, "Well, I'm gonna go to college to be a doctor or a lawyer," and that equates to. And it's like, it doesn't make you a good person just because you have a college degree. It doesn't make you a successful person because you have a college degree. It doesn't. If you ask me, a lot of people that stuck into that, you go into one thing and you have no real passion or desire for it.
You have college degrees?
Yeah, but it's in things that I have passions for. That's a different ballgame. I didn't just go get a degree in like hospitality management. And how do you get passionate about that?
What were you talking about? I mean,
how do you develop passion for hospitality management? That's not something that's taught in high school. That's you're not a kid and you go visit hotels out and be like, "Oh, I want to be a hospitality manager." No, that's BS. That's sold to you.
I know somebody that has a.
I know a lot of people that have hospitality management degrees or criminal justice degrees or.
Hey, you can be a cop.
No, I don't want to be a killer. Okay, a uniform killer. I've done that already. I don't want to be out here killing innocent civilian people. No.
Or you can go be. Come on, Jenny. You can keep going and
yeah.
And with that, you can join the army.
Find something that you're passionate about.
With a criminal justice degree, and you go join the army.
Who gets passionate about criminal justice?
We're all passionate about criminal justice. You were at once. Yes, you were passionate about criminal justice since when you were overseas.
No. I was an idiot, and I followed the line with the dude.
You said you were like idiot.
That's not being stupid. Okay.
I
knew nothing. All I saw was a cool patch. Ooh, red hat. How do I do that? Oh, jump out of a plane? Like an idiot. No. That don't make no sense.
You weren't being an idiot.
I was being an idiot.
Looking back now because of, I think it's only because of your
lack of leadership.
No. Yeah, that. I think you have feelings, those feelings toward it because of you know, just childhood experiences. But I'm pretty sure if you have people, you know, like your mom and your dad there for you, whatever the case is, you want to look back on yourself and be like, "Oh, that was stupid. That was."
Yeah, because it would have been a lot better if I had good parents that did research before they say, "Hey, join the army," and actually point me in a direction and knew the proper steps. Then I would have made different decisions. I'd have been a pilot 10 years ago. I would have been a millionaire a long time ago, and a lot of different things would have came to pass, but that wasn't the case because I had to stumble and make a lot of dumb mistakes along it. But it's all good. I don't feel bad about it. I just come to learn that we are programmed to be average. We're not programmed to succeed. We're not programmed to think about becoming millionaires. We're not programmed to believe that it's real. That's the first thing. Like I was reading the one book this morning with one of the first issues that we all we don't know is we don't know what we want.
True, that's true.
You know, I write my goals down every day. I wrote them down in that book this morning every day. And that's been, oh my God, next month will make 2 years. Next month will be 2 years I write my goals down. I would say about 96% of the time over the last 2 years. So if that's what 700 days, I probably missed about 2 weeks over the whole 2 years come next month. Be honest with you. I think that's a great accomplishment for something that is to the average person very minuscule because they don't do it. The average person, I guarantee you, don't ever write goals. They never have and they probably never will. They think about goals as a task list or they just say it out loud.
I'm guilty of that.
Or a New Year's resolution. Hey, I'm gonna lose weight this year. And it's very vague and ambiguous. We're not taught to be specific. We're not taught to work towards our goals. We're not taught to stay focused. We're not taught to be disciplined. We're not taught to do whatever it takes to ensure we do little things every single day to hit the big goal. We're not taught that. Nah. You know, it's something when I look back over the time now with BWW, the Business Worldwide, I realized that I was open to the grandiose idea, but my belief was not there. The belief of me actually being the guy, you know, owning the nice house, having the cash flowing, waking up at whatever time I want to, not caring how I look through the day because I'm not trying to impress anybody. Hey, it's hanging out with my kids all day. I never thought it was like for real gonna happen. This was what 11, 12 years ago. I didn't think it was for real. And it took for me to get scammed from internet marketers, cut off family members, go home, for us to go home to have the experience of us playing music a few years ago to realize like, oh crap, I do have some kind of purpose and value. I do have something here.
I think you're valuable. I
never understood that for a long time, and a lot of us out here we're not taught to think that way. We're not taught to comprehend that because we don't know even how to build our own self. We're not taught these things.
Yeah, that's a biggie right there.
And that's why a lot of us we're 30s, 40s, 50s, and we still struggle and we still fail.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go above and beyond to jump on an opportunity and then put in the effort to make the opportunity succeed. People every day, every time I talk to somebody about these opportunities I promote, 1 out of 5 of them, I can hear in their voice they're scared. I can hear it in their voice. Because all they do is make up excuses. Oh, I don't want to pay no monthly subscription. Oh, this. And I'm like, well, I'm here to tell you, you're not paying a monthly subscription. You're here to get money every day, every week, as often as possible. But they can't get that through their head because it's not real to them.
And but you did got a Hulu on a Netflix.
Every that shit are paying that they clock up and they're not watching American Greed to learn something from it. They're not watching Titans. That's real life people that you could actually use Netflix and learn something from. You know, a lot of them watch Power. They watch the Empire show. And how many people actually learn something from those shows? Those shows, they're educational. They're very good. A lot of the things they talk about in those shows, I'm pretty sure happen in real life. And if not, I've seen many displays, especially in both Power and Empire, the 40 Laws of Power in practice in both of those shows. And a lot of people out there watch those shows and they just go and bump their gums about it. I remember I have a chat on one of my phones. I have a whole chat where they have power watch parties, and I'm like, you're having a party to watch TV? Are you serious? Do you hear how stupid that sounds? I'm gonna have a party to watch TV.
Yeah, because now, I mean, they used to do back home too when before there was this, the being able to record television and that kind of stuff. They would be on the phone.
I get that, but
watching.
My whole point behind that is, this is 20 years ago. This is 10 years. We have not realized that technology allows us to be able to extract money out of thin air. We're gonna sit and do the things that 20 years ago that did not bring us results. We have the capabilities now to allow the event to play, and then we can go back and watch it. But because we want that instant gratification right at that time, we have to be the first person.
Well, yeah.
What's his name that had the fight? Mayweather and not Mayweather, the Russian dude Khabib and whatever the guy is.
Connor.
I could go right now and watch all the highlights after the fact of the fight. It doesn't matter. Unless I bet on that fight or have a bet going on the game or something, there's no point for me to be sitting here watching wasting my time watching this stuff. But people sit and do it religiously. Hey, they might go in the room. Thank you. And it's like, I don't understand how people get stuck on that stuff because that makes them feel good. Money makes me feel good. Knowing that tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and it's like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 gonna be deposited in my bank and I can dress like this. Like actually, look, this is the only time you will ever see me sagging my pants when I'm at home. This is it. You will never see me sagging out. I don't care in the house. I don't give a damn. I'm here. And for me, I think it's just for me to remember when I'm closing sales that people are hopeless. A lot of people are hopeless. They don't believe. First, they don't know what it takes to do something. Next, they don't know what they want. And the most important thing, they don't believe it. That's why you hear people say, well, I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to go do that. Something that just sounds so grandiose. But 9 times out of 10, they don't get it done. They're not going to stay the course to do it. They're not going to take the first step. They're not going to pound at it consistently until it's done. That's not the case. It's going to be an excuse or something all the time to push it off, to push it off, to push it off, to push it off. And they're not going to go above and beyond to make that dream or that thing a reality. When all it takes is just for you to open your mouth and share an idea with somebody else. And say, hey, check this video out. Just tell me yes or no. No hard feelings. Maybe you might think I'm getting into a scam. Maybe your point of view might help me make a better decision, but if it's paying me and I'm seeing other people get paid, can't be that bad of a scam, but I'm learning something from it and we earn it.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, some opportunities out there are just like, man, scam written over it night and days. But I mean, if you're learning something, that's different. I get that, you know.
They don't understand, man. They feel, a lot of people I speak to lately, they think that because they have to learn something, they feel like they're incompetent. And they fail to realize people
they feel like they shouldn't have to learn anything outside of school.
Yeah,
I was talking to a girl the other day and she was like, you know, when she was in school, the teacher taught her, you know, how to read and all this kind of stuff. And she's like, oh, she come to America now and like the things that, just to make a long story short, she don't feel like she should be teaching her child at home. That's what I got based off of what she was saying. Because she's like, the teacher have to teach them how to do things or how to read or how to write or know the ABCs and stuff. And it's like, it's like, how do
what?
Yeah, that was my interpretation. I mean, she was saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but still, man, even that thing my daughter already, that thing pissed me off. They're learning about ecstasy in school, making a project about ecstasy. Oh, forget Paul Allen who just died and what he did for the world, right? Forget Steve Ballmer, right? What? Forget Mark Anderson.
Well, it depends on where her school is. Does she go to school in the hood?
Regardless, it's in America. These are modern day titans that all American youth should learn about. I guarantee 99% of people that probably will watch this video, they have no clue who Steve Ballmer is, no clue who Paul
He's
Allen
a Unabomber's cousin.
Alright, no clue who none of these, no clue who Larry Ellison is, no clue who Sergey Brin is, no clue who none of these people are. And these are some of the most...
You didn't even know who Booker T. Washington is, okay?
I was very blown away when I learned who he was.
President Trump didn't even know who that was. Okay? Because you still think that, he was alive.
He was born into poverty. He was born into slavery.
Yeah.
That's insane. That is insane. People, see what I'm saying? People just lose sight of...
Or talk with Marshall.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that was surprising to me that she would say that, and it's like she was I guess a little emotional. So sometimes when you speak to somebody and they're like that, you don't want to like I didn't want to come off as like arrogant or know it all. Like, you don't teach your kid at home. Like, what are you home? You have a 2-year-old at home.
See, for me, I get torn between.
That wasn't for me to say at that time.
I get that,
you know,
but I get torn between two things with that. For me, it's like two things cross my mind. One, this person first of all qualifies to go on my cutoff list. That's the first thing.
Hey.
Because if she's gonna think about things like that, then I'm like, I don't know. That's somebody that I really want to try to adapt their thinking. You know what I mean? And then two, they probably need to get cut off simply because they're not going to be influenced by anything I bring to the table for them.
Well, we don't know that.
I'm just saying, but I'm looking for people that are upward ready and mobile, like a Brandon, for instance. I'm looking for people like Jasmine. You understand? People that when, you put something in front of them, like Adi. You put something that makes sense in front of them. If they're capable, they're gonna take action. They're gonna ask questions. Everybody's gonna ask questions, but they're gonna go forward with the right action.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna oppose you or try to cut you down. They have the thought process to move forward to win. I've been working with Adi 2 years now, on and off. I've been working with Brandon a solid year now. Are things the way we exactly wanted it to be in the time period? No. It's just the first year. Some people work on a job 20 years and still broke.
Yeah.
We just put in 12 months so far. At least the minute I first spoke to Brandon, just about 12 months ago, Brandon's thought process was already on the level. He wasn't there was not a lot of stuff that he was aware of because, again, it's not information. The people he associates with, they're not people that's going around and say, hey, let's go get a private jet. Hey, let's go make money. Hey, let's go do this. There's not people that's like that. You know what I mean? So when he comes with those ideas, I guarantee you people around him are like, dude, you crazy. You're stupid. You're dumb. What you talking about? You're insane. You're ludicrous. That's what they're probably thinking about the guy. And that's why it's important for Brandon to talk to people like myself every day. Talk to people like Kate. Talk to people like Paris. So that you can stay in that headspace with people that are on a level higher than you. And they telling you, yo, come on. You want to associate with people that's going to pull you, push you, and uplift you in the direction you want to go. That means that's one of the first things I told you, you're going to have to cut friends off. Not stop talking to them. You're just not going to have time for that crap. Mm-hmm. And they're not going to have time to receive your direction. They're just not. Because the cream will always rise to the top. So if they're not about anything, it's not as much as emotionally you might be tied to them and you might want to be lifelong friends with them. There's people that you just spend 2 minutes with and a chat, and that's it. You send a chat today, you respond to them 2 weeks from now. It's not people who you just spend all your time with because they are not going to change. That's not who you want to be with. If you have any desire to do anything in this world, you have to find yourself with 5 to 10 people that are always building themselves up. And you have to be in competition with yourself to develop yourself better today than you were yesterday. Reading the books, rereading the books, talking about the stuff, applying it, especially in selling. Selling is the #1 highest paid skill in the world. We started making money as musicians because we sold our music. When we went to play, people like what we had, I went to negotiate deals with them, and we got to play music. And then maybe they didn't make any excuses. We went out there. I didn't have a stand for my drum. We went and made one. Mm-hmm. It was embarrassing every time whipping out a stand to play, but that was not the important part. The important part was what came up of the whole project. You know what I mean? And an album came out that so far, and there's more to come. But it's not look at who Spike, for instance, and they're not gonna do shit like that. Oh. And it blows my mind to think that our parents impose on us negative actions and negative thought process like that unconsciously, and we fall victim to it just because we don't know any better.
True that.
You know what I mean? So it's how do we start to make a change? How do we start to make things different? How do we start to get things to adapt? How? I don't know. How? Tell me. What would you do to start to make things different? What would you do? What can you start doing today to start to make things different for yourself? How can you start to associate with the right people? How can you start to associate with people that are going to tell you you can be at home 24/7 making money? How? I don't know. Well, there's some information in the description. If you are wanting to improve your situation, get around right people, get around people that are going to help you win, let us help you. Let us help you live, you know, the couch lifestyle, I guess. Just be lazy or do whatever it is you want to do. Do the things you want to do. If you want to be lazy, let's help you do that. If you want to win, let's help you. If you want to stay at home with your kids and not have to worry about daycare or doing this or that, let's help you do that.
Or worry about if the teacher is teaching your kid.
The right thing at school. You know what I mean? So, anyway, till the next video, next couch talk. We'll have one later on tomorrow or something. See you guys. Peace.